Did you know your body undergoes a major transformation every single decade? Sometimes it's quiet, sometimes it's dramatic. From your hormones and brain wiring to your metabolism and skin, nothing stays the same. But here's the truth, aging isn't just about decline. Each decade brings new strengths, deeper development, and hidden advantages. Today, we're breaking down exactly what happens inside your body at age 20, 30, 40, and 50 based on biology, neuroscience, and modern health research. Most importantly, we'll show you how to stay strong, healthy, and energetic at any age. Let's start with your 20s, what I like to call the peak machine. At this age, your body is at its absolute biological peak. Your metabolism is running fast, your muscles recover almost instantly, and your skin is producing collagen at the highest rate of your entire life. Your brain processes information faster than at any other age, and your reaction time is razor sharp. Your hormones are working like a perfectly tuned engine. Testosterone, estrogen, growth hormone, and dopamine are all flowing at optimal levels, boosting your energy, confidence, and motivation. Your bones have reached their maximum density, your lungs are operating at top capacity, and your immune system is at its strongest. You feel invincible. But here's where the hidden weaknesses lie. Poor sleep, a diet full of junk food, and high stress don't show their damage immediately. You can pull an all-nighter and still function the next day, right? But these habits are silently building long-term problems in your gut, your brain, and your heart. It's like a debt that you'll have to pay back later. The absolute best habits you can build in your 20s are strength training, establishing a consistent sleep cycle, staying hydrated, and learning to manage stress. The earlier you start building this foundation, the smoother and easier the aging process will be. Think of it as investing in your future self. Now let's move into your 30s. The first slowdown. This is when your body enters its first noticeable shift. Your metabolism starts to drop by about 1 to 2% per year. This might not sound like much, but it means that the same diet that worked for you at 25 can suddenly lead to weight gain. Collagen production, which keeps your skin firm, declines by about 10% every decade. You might start to notice the first few fine lines or that your skin isn't quite as bouncy as it used to be. Muscle recovery becomes a little bit slower. It's not dramatic, but after a tough workout, you might feel it for an extra day. Your hormone levels also start to stabilize and then begin a gradual, steady decline. For both men and women, testosterone and estrogen levels start to drop. But it's not all bad news. Your brain becomes more strategic than fast. You gain better emotional balance, you're better at deep problem solving, and your long-term focus actually gets stronger. The major challenge of your 30s is stress. Juggling your career, bills, relationships, and maybe even a growing family increases cortisol, the stress hormone. This can wreak havoc on your sleep, digestion, and weight. For many people, this is the decade where they lose their fitness and start feeling tired all the time. The best habits to focus on here are a protein-rich diet to support muscle, regular strength training, getting morning sunlight to set your body clock, and limiting stress-triggering habits like late-night scrolling and overeating. Next up, your 40s, which I call the transition decade. At 40, your body is sending clear signals that it's transitioning. Muscle mass naturally begins to drop by about 5 to 8% per decade if you're not actively working against it. This makes strength training absolutely non-negotiable. Your metabolism slows down even further, and hormonal changes become much more noticeable. For women, this is often the start of perimenopause. For men, the 1% yearly drop in testosterone that started in the 30s really starts to add up. Your skin becomes thinner, your joints might feel a bit stiffer, and inflammation can increase if your lifestyle isn't on point. But here's the surprising truth about your 40s. People in this decade often reach their peak career performance, their best social intelligence, and their highest emotional maturity. Your brain becomes more stable and emotionally intelligent. You gain sharper judgment, better pattern recognition, and stronger decision-making skills. You see the big picture in a way you couldn't before. This is the decade where healthy routines matter more than ever. Lifting weights, getting enough omega-3 South, supplementing with magnesium, optimizing your sleep, and managing stress can actually reverse many of the signs of aging. It's not about stopping the clock, but about tuning up the engine for the next chapter. Finally, we arrive at your 50s, the longevity phase. At 50, your body enters what scientists call the longevity phase. The goal shifts from peak performance to preservation and quality of life. Hormonal levels drop significantly, especially estrogen for women after menopause. Your metabolism is slower, but it's still highly responsive to the quality of your diet. Muscle mass and bone density will decline faster, unless you are consistent with resistance training. Your joints need more mobility work, and your sleep can become lighter and more fragile. It might be harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. But here is the really good news. People in their 50s who stay active can often outperform inactive 30-year-olds. Your brain gains a different kind of power: wisdom, emotional calmness, and strong long-term planning abilities. Your health priorities shift. Heart health, gut health, and managing inflammation become the three most important pillars for a long, healthy life. Eating whole foods, walking daily, strength training 3 times a week, and actively managing your stress can extend your healthy lifespan by 10 to 20 years, according to modern research. This is the time to truly focus on building a resilient, vibrant body for the long haul. So as you can see, every decade brings something new. There are strengths, weaknesses, challenges, and amazing opportunities at every stage. The secret isn't to fight aging. It's to age intelligently. If you support your body with the habits it needs at each stage, you can stay strong, sharp, energetic, and healthy for life. Remember this: age is not a countdown, it's a roadmap to guide you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on living your best life at any age.